Assalamualaikum, my dear students. I am Sadia Hussain, lecturer, Department of Finance and Banking. Today I am going to discuss chapter 1, which is Finance and Business Finance. My dear students, today I am going to discuss chapter 1, which is Finance and Business Finance. This is our lecture number 1. In today's lecture, I am going to deliver the concept of finance and its types of finance. So, at first we have to understand what is finance. Finance is the study of how people and businesses evaluate investment and raise capital to fund them. That means how to get and use money. My dear students, every business enterprise, irrespective of its nature and scale of business, needs funds to carry out its activities and accomplish certain business objectives. No business venture can succeed unless it has enough money to take advantages of any opportunity that may arise. So, from that viewpoint, finance is treated as a lifeblood of any business. Finance also defined as the art and science of managing money. It is concerned with the process, institutions, markets, and instruments involved in the transfer of money among individuals, businesses, and governments. Finance can be defined as the management of flow of money through an organization, whether it be a corporation, school, bank, or government agency. Finance is concerned with the process, institutions, markets, and instruments involved in the transfer of money among individuals, business, and governments. It is actually a broad term that describes two related activities: the study of how money is managed and the actual process of acquiring needed funds. The focus of finance or financial manager is on efficient and judicious use resources to attain the desired objective of the firm. The responsibilities of finance managers are linked to the goals of ensuring liquidity, profitability, or both, and are also related to the management of assets and funds of any business enterprise. The globalization and liberalization of world economy has caused to bring a tremendous reform in the financial sector, which aims at promoting diversified, efficient, and competitive financial system in the country. That's why we have to understand clearly about the concept of finance. 3 questions addressed by the study of finance: how to spend the money, how to get the money, and final one is how to manage cash or liquid money. For better understanding of finance, we have to understand 3 business organizations. First one is sole proprietorship, then partnership, and last one is corporation. Sole proprietorship: an unincorporated business owned by one person. In this type of firm, the financial manager consists of money invested by the proprietor and his or her relatives. And in this type of business, the owner is solely responsible for any kind of loss, and he would enjoy all the profits of his business solely. Then, partnership business, an unincorporated business owned by more than one person. The funds are supplied by partners and their financial position also differs from each other. Then last one is corporation. A legal firm chartered by the state to conduct business. It is an artificial being existed only in the eyes of law. The company finance represents common stock, preferred stock, bond, and retained earnings. Three periods of finance. On the basis of duration, finance can be categorized as short-term, mid-term, and long-term finance. First one is short-term finance. Short-term finance is the finance which is required for 1 year or less period of time for the purpose of the current assets of the firms. It is needed for meeting temporary requirements of the firms. Mid-term finance. Finance with a maturity greater than 1 year. Typical mid-term finance by banks range in maturity from 1 year to 5 years. Then last one is long-term finance. Long-term finance is generally needed for a period of 10 years or more. It is required for financing fixed assets such as land, building, machinery, etc. Now I am going to discuss some basic types of finance. First one is family finance. All income, expenses, financial accounts related to the maintenance and upkeep of an entire family household. We also call it as a personal finance, which is that class of private finance which deals with the essentials of managing individuals' own money. Public finance. Public finance is the study of finance related to government income and expenditures. The main objective of public finance is public welfare. For this government has to collect funds from tax, give tax, VAT, export tax, import tax, price bond, treasury bill, etc. Financing by federal, state, local governments and municipal corporations are public finance. It is concerned with the financial requirement, receipts and disbursements of different government bodies. International finance. International finance is a study of monetary interactions between two or more countries, focusing on areas such as foreign direct investment and currency exchange rates. International finance includes foreign direct investment, investment cash flows and decisions, capital structure, long-term debt and equity capital. The most distinguishing feature of an international financial transaction is that it involves more than one currency. Business finance. Business finance involves decisions such as whether to apply for loans or grant funding or sell an ownership stake in firm's business to earn profit. Business finance is concerned with the financial management of profit-seeking business firms which are engaged in the field of trading, manufacturing, servicing, and financing. It is available to enterprises of all sizes. Thank you. My dear students, that's all for today's class. If you have any kind of questions or queries, you can call me or we can discuss it in our Zoom class. Allah Hafiz.